Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So happy you be here with me today. Namaste. I hope you're having a great day today, and that you're feeling good and positive, and know that you're loved, because you are, right? You know you're loved. You know it. Come on, you know you're loved. And that just knowing that you're loved helps a lot. You love yourself, right? If you love yourself, then you're loved, right? Okay, I thought we would have a fun reading today. I pulled the shaman. The shaman is really a fun archetype in a way. Not only are there healers, comics, they're everywhere. They are very individualistic people, and come up with very individualistic ideas. Let's see, what is that? 16? Let's see what the Holy Spirit, creator of creations, would say to us today. The shaman, the magi, the sorcerer, and the medicine woman. 3 archetypical ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study, the mentor. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed toward the healing of the self, the other, and the culture. The healer. And the third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world. The unseen. In this way, the shaman is a master who bridges that everyday and the sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. Yet where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying darkness, and studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. When you're in the light, a fearless student and a practitioner. When you are in the dark, overpromises, blames, hurts self and others. The shaman can't be rushed. Working with this archetype requires study and perseverance. Think of it like bringing or marinating. The content must permeate every fiber of its being. Contrary to popular belief, the shaman archetype appears in every vocation. Teachers, directors, surgeons, politicians, and poets are just a few of the faces of a shaman may wear, or the faces a shaman might wear. Many, many, many of us are shamans, right? And healing ourselves and healing others seems to become a big priority in the world for the shaman, because we care, we feel, we love. We want to make the world a better place, and it first starts with us. Me. It started with me. To make my world, to make the world I lived in a better place, started with me. I pointed fingers for a long time. It's because you haven't done that. It's because you, and it's because you, and it's because you. No, God set my ass down and said, no, it's you. Literally, it's you. So from there, I had to change me. I had to decide what kind of human did I want to be. And isn't it wonderful we get to make a choice? Yeah, we get to make a choice. Even choosing is shamanistic, because you have many choices that you can choose from. And so, we want to make a good choice. Look, today is the first day after the full moon. And let me see what's going on here. And we have got a whole lot of water. We've been going through emotions over the last few days, right? Full moon in Pisces. Let's see, it just came out of, where was it? Aquarius, air and water, causing waves and turbulence, maybe in some. Now we are in the beginnings of, she's peeking into Aries. So we got a little bit of fire now that we want to pull on our fire a little bit, dry up the water, dry up the emotions, and let's get into love and passion. So I'm going to pull an animal card of the deck today. We're going to keep it light. We're going to keep it hot. We're going to keep it fun. Okay? Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Expect miracles and generosity from the universe after we've been through this last few days of this emotional, I'll call it an emotional roller coaster, because our minds were, overthinking, and our hearts were overfeeling. We were oversensitive, which does make it kind of a little chaotic. But today we are in generosity and miracles, and the universe is going to dish them up. Yeah. Generous and miraculous is the creator of our creation. And God wants to give to us, especially those who try, those who extend themselves out into learning more about the world they live in, right? So we're going to go with some moon cards to start off with, because, our sister moon was full last night. What a beautiful moon she was, coming up in the east. And she was just gorgeous. I've got my cards upside down, sorry. And I got a commercial on that interrupted my music and broke my train of thought. My cards, are they all okay? Are they okay? It don't matter. I don't take reversals. I just, according to the book I read, there's no such thing as a reversal. We all have opposites. We definitely know if we're, what we are and what we're not, right? Okay. Let's take the moon card. So I hope you guys have lifted yourself up today, put a smile on your face, patted your heart, told you yourself that all is well, and that you love yourself, and that no matter what you're going through, you will get through it. You must be your own best coach. You must be your own best guide. I also suggest clearing your chakras, which only takes a minute or two, through your imagination, stoking up the fires of your self-esteem right here, that place where, we have positivity and pride come from, not ego, pride, because we're doing our best. The pride comes when we're doing the best we can do at any one time, and we know we're doing our best. We're striving to bring in good karma and good luck with the universe. And if we're going to do that, and the creator too, we must strive to do the best we can for the ultimate return. Yeah, for the good return. So let's see what's going on with you guys today. The shaman card come up means just talking to God is shamanistic. Okay, let's just get real. You're calling in, the ethers when you talk to God. To act on it, call the four corners of the universe to hear what you've got to say. You've stepped in to your power. Yes, you step into your power. I call the four corners in every day. Step into your power. Step into the power that will lead, guide, and direct you if you give it the okay to do so. Asking for guidance, asking for strength, asking for courage asking to show you how. It will show up. Again, the universe is a helping friend, a mirror that wants to give to you all the things that you need in order to prosper. We've heard that throughout all the good word, right? Let's roll some dice and see what kind of numbers and symbols the universe wants to throw at us. We've got 2. We've got Scorpio. And we got the North Node. This is wonderful. 2 stands for the High Priestess, or communion, or, you know, people working together, right? Togetherness, 2. It can also for 2 by 2 by 2. It could mean a couple. It could mean whatever it means. It means you got a Scorpio North Node, and you're working in companionship, whether with God, the universe, or a partner. And you literally have really been swimming through the deep waters. Yeah, some depths there, baby. Yeah, down in the deeps, rolling in the deeps, as Adele says, right? Okay, let's get us a couple symbols. Remember, we're working today from generosity to miracles, right? Creating our own luck. Being generous with our love, towards our love, time, and spirit, towards ourselves first, and then whatever overflows, we're generous with others as well. Love is generous. Patience is generous. A few kind words is being generous. It doesn't necessarily mean material. Emotional generosity can be just as sweet and fulfilling as financial generosity. What we have here is play your own tune. Make your song and let it be heard. Play your song, whatever it is, God says, and let it be heard. Yeah, that's sweet. Because you're a star. Yeah, you come out of darkness into the light, baby child. All of us have. Yes. Remember, we are light and dark. We want to clear out our darkness. Not because we're going to make it light, because the darkness, your skin and stuff, you know, is made out of the dark element, whereas your inner world is made out of the light. And so the light shines out of your body or your darkness into the world. And this is what God really wants from you guys. That's what He loves. He knows every one of you have that, you know, great spotlight within you, that you're ready to shine, that you're ready to love others. You're ready to love yourself and others. That's the whole purpose we come to this planet, is to find reasons to love. We're going to play with this deck. I like this deck. This is folklores and story times and nursery rhymes from all around the world. So we're gonna play. We're going to play. Did we do all the other play things? Yes, we're playing our own tune. We're enjoying our own song, whatever it is. However you sing it, whatever makes music in your life, brings balance, harmony, things that make you want to dance. Does it happen all of a sudden? No, but it will come off and on. You'll feel fleeting pieces of joy and happiness in moments of your life. And know that if you continue on the road that you're on, that you will enjoy more and more and more of it as you come on down that road. You guys have seen me on this road for 3 years now in my tarot card readings. I've shared my journey with you. And you've seen me, I see from my beginning videos to now that I have come a long way in confidence, love, being able to understand myself so much more, you know, and the more you understand yourself, the more you'll be able to do right by yourself, right? Okay, let's see what's going on in the collective. Other than you guys are shamaning it. Yeah, shaman. What does that mean? That means playing with rocks. It means talking to the universe. It means watching clouds. It means thinking peacefully for 5 minutes. It means just sitting down and doing nothing. Like I said, we're all shamans. Every single one of us. No matter what, if you're using your mind in some kind of creative activity, you're shamaning it. The moon. Wow, perhaps the moon has revealed things. You know, the full moon has brought clarity to some of us. Clarity of, you know, only we can live our life. I'm going to read this in a minute because I'm not sure, but I'm getting this. Only we can live our life. We can't expect other people to help us live our life, be there for us through our life. We have to be strong enough to stand on our own, no matter what is going on. We have to be independent and individual in ourselves as we bridge heaven and earth. You know, bring peace, love, tranquility into our lives. Nobody can do that for us but ourselves, our husbands, our children. But one thing for sure is, after we find this solace, this peacefulness of capable of walking alone in our life, well, after that we have no need, you know, for being dependent upon others ever again, because we love ourselves so much that whether people love us or not, we will always be there for our own soul. Sister Moon looks in, watches over, for she too knows, as she is isolated, been isolated from her mother for millions, billions of years since she was born. So the moon itself knows loneliness and isolation, even she. But she grows strong through it, doesn't she? She shines bright. She doesn't hold back her shine. Regardless, she loves herself. And you can see the moon loves herself. When you look up at the moon, all you can feel is love. It's just so beautiful that you can look at her. You know, we'd all love to catch a glimpse of the sun, but there ain't no way, you know, we can look at the sun. It's just not allowed. It's not allowed. Not physically, not spiritually. You know, I mean, we cannot see past that glare. But the moon, it just feels so good to look at her. I had her shining through my window the last 2 nights as I, you know, went to bed and allowed my curtains to stay open. She come up right in the east, right over my room. I saw it, the moon. The moon, what number is the moon? 18. 18. There she is. Princess Kaguya, Japan fairy tale. The moon is the subconscious and all its illusions, potential, pitfalls, and the possibility of self-deception. Here, 2 tonkas, shape-shifting raccoon-like animals, each stare at a different moon, though it is not clear which is the real one. Wow, I don't even see raccoons. I just see this beautiful woman. Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. One is looking at the moon in the water. See the two raccoons down by the bridge? One is looking at the moon in the water, and one is looking at the divine feminine, the moon in the sky. So do not be fooled by the wrinkly watered moon that isn't real, which is how we talk to ourselves sometimes. I'm not worthy. I shouldn't have. I don't want to. We need to remember that we are representatives of the divine feminine, and that we do deserve, and we should have, and we want to learn to love ourselves as we love looking at the moon. Yeah, we want to see ourselves as we see the beautiful full moon. We are sisters. Our sister moon, our Mother Earth, our Father Sun. The Father can be a little harsh sometimes. Mother Earth is very abundant, and our sister moon is very beautiful when she reflects out that soft yellow glow. It's very mesmerizing. I could stare at it forever. Just stand here and look. I love it. I can't help it. But it is a reminder to make sure we see our true reflection, and not this reflection that isn't real, the fake reflection. The reflection off of others, maybe how they see us. See how the coon is seeing this moon, and how this coon over here sees the real moon. Yeah, people might not always see us in the right way, but that don't mean we have to allow what they think of us to be what is. And I think that's the message in this right here is, do not allow others that see you in a certain way to affect the way you see yourself. You have to be very strong and individualized in order to make sure that how they think of you is not the interpretation of what you think of you. Because people don't always think highly of other people. You know, I have to tell you, I have to work at always trying to think my best. But in the beginning, you know, when I first started this journey, I didn't trust anybody. And still, I'm not all that trustful. But it's almost like I will almost trust strangers more, though, than some of the people I know. And there's no doubt about that. So, trust yourself. Trust yourself and your opinions, and make sure your opinions of yourself are the right opinions. Okay, love yourself. As always, I will always teach this, because loving myself was my biggest breakthrough. Page of Wands. She is out and on an adventure. Look, you can even see it. She got the fire burning. I'm not sure what she has in her hands. What does she have in her hands? One of them is a fire, and the other thing is a tool. And on both sides of her are stalks of bananas. Sweet fruit, right? Bananas are really, really sweet. Represents sunshine. Today is Aries. Look at all the red showing up in here. Let's read the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. So happy for all you guys who are here with me. Please like, share, subscribe. I always forget to ask that, you know, but oh well. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. We gotta go way back here. Here we go. Four of Wands. Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Page of Wands. Mawindo, Republic of the Congo, Nyanga mythology. The Page of Wands represents a childlike optimism and carefree rebellion. For Mawindo, every situation is made fun by a swish of his magical tail. By a swish of his magical fly swatter. He makes many enemies. I was looking for my fly swatter. I keep it right here. Okay, so the page of wand represents a childlike optimism and carefree rebellion. From a window, every situation is made fun by a swish of his magical fly swatter. He makes many enemies, but just as many friends who help him in his journey. Playfulness, charisma, discovery, a rogue, enthusiasm. Yes, be enthusiastic about your life, about yourself, about what you could accomplish. Just dream a little bit, play, be childlike. Allow yourself to open up and let the joy of creation within you. Your childlike nature is where the Creator resides. God is not serious. Why would he be? Why would she be? She can remake everything again and again and again. Why be serious when you know that all you have is the rest of your life to live and have fun and love? Love those around you. Love yourself. Love is so very important because it brings peace. Not just to your heart, but you help give peace to other hearts as well. A lot of people, it's hard for me to believe that a lot of people don't really know the power and magic of love, especially learning to love yourself and sharing that power and magic with others, helping them to let them know that God wants them to focus on them. Focus on you and share your love with you. God knows you love God. Creation knows you love creation. Learn to love the creation now. You're the creation. Learn to love the creation. We're going to pull a card on that. You are God's creation. Learn to love creation. The Magician. Look what it will do for your life. Look at that. Learn to love creation. It will bring magic into your world. Loving yourself, loving you as a creation of the Creator, and that you are in charge of you to make it even better. Well, I don't know if you can do that, but the best parts that are in you. Learning to love you as a creation of the greatest, of the greatest, of the greatest, of the greatest. The Magician, it's magic. You bring everything good into your life through love. There's a time to sorrow and there's a time to be happy. There's a time to laugh, there's a time to cry, there's a time to work, there's a time to rest, there's a time for this and a time for that. There's a time for everything in your life. All things, good things, bad things. This is the way life is built. It's lying foundation. It's to help us learn to feel appreciation and compassion. And our life is set up in a way that brings out the best in us if we allow it. If we allow it. And so, learning to love yourself as a part of the Creator and creation brings magic into your life. And this is what we all look for, magic. We forgive ourselves for our past wrongs. We move forward into this new being, creature that we want to be, one that we know we have been seen by the universal forces. We are now ready to take on the challenges of developing ourselves into the creation that God created us to be. working with our Creator while we do it. And we have eternity for it. Don't let that put it off, because we only have one lifetime at a time. And when we only have one lifetime at a time, it could be a whole eternity before we got back here again. Not that it would matter, or we would even notice. But the truth is to do the best you can while you're here. Starting from, the first thing that you do after this. Is it good for you, or will it be bad for you? We can't always do the things that are perfect for us, but we can begin to watching and observing ourselves to see if what we are doing is going to bring the best to us. The end of a difficult situation has burnt itself out. The end of a difficult situation. 10 of Wands. Let me read that one. The Magician was easy, right? Oh, look, she learned to love herself. Now she's creating with the universe, because how can you create with the universe if you don't learn how to love you as the creation of the universe? Now, 10 of Wands. Hello, what's up, Daffodil? What's up with my baby? Mommy's looking for 10 of Wands in here. What you doing? Huh? What you doing? 10 of Wands. The Timbo tree. Paraguay. Guarania legend. Mommy can't play right now, honey. I'll play in a minute. We'll go outside, okay? Guarane legend. The 10 of Wands represents taking on too much and refusing to accept help. We've all been there, right? Too much, taking on too much stress, too much burdens, too many responsibilities. And this could be as such, it's my fault. No, you don't think that. You do not never think something that has happened is your fault until you know what has went on. You avoid the negative thoughts in order to preserve your own self until you figure out the whole story. 10 of Wands. When Sagawa's daughter went missing, he searched alone in vain. A timbo tree grew from his ear when he died, bearing fruits he labored for but were unable to enjoy. Overwhelmed, stress, obligation, refusing aid, duty. Feeling like, stressing or worrying is your duty is not your duty. Your duty is to find love and joy until you find the answer to what the dilemma is. Ask for help, accept help, allow whatever is needed to calm you down and help you through it. If you've taken on more than you should have, then release it, let it go. It's hard to do so at first, but it will only get better in the end. Releasing situations that don't necessarily belong to us is kind of tricky, because it takes time before we know whether it's ours or not, right? But once we realize that, burdens really ain't ours to take on, we don't really have to suffer. You can release mental anxiety, mental stress, heartache, and heartbreak with a little bit of time and trouble through cleansing your energy away. You want the old energy to go out so that new energy can come in. That's why I talked to you about your chakras. Bringing that new energy in and flushing the old energy out. This is for those of you who wish to bring new circumstances and a different outlook into your life. Not everybody wants to change. I know that. Not everybody wants to change. And regardless, I love you anyway. But there are some who do want to be lifted up out of misery, discomfort, overburdened, overwhelmed, overstressed, overfrustrated. You know, to take help from others, to ask for help if others haven't offered it, to understand that your mind is one entity, your heart is another entity that is in your body alive, and we need to appease all the entities. This is the Hierophant. This is, spiritual discipline. It's about understanding your nature. You can only be so long under duress before it kills you. Stress kill you quicker than anything. You have to decide whether you want to live or not. Do you have anything to live for? Of course you do. It's not hard to figure that out. So start living for it. Live for that. What you love. You must live for you. You can't live for anybody else. Nobody else is going to live for you. Only you can live your life and make it what you want. Nobody else can change your life. Nobody else will make you happy. You have to find happiness as you're on your journey, in the journey itself. Hierophant, again, in the journey itself. You know, in the mystery that you are, the Fool, because you are a mystery. You don't even know yourself. Nobody knows themselves completely. That's why we want to take the dive. Like the Fool, jump off the rock, dive into the waters. Look for yourself. Go find your soul. Look at that. Page of Coins. Look, she found her little lambs. Mary had a little lamb. Your little lamb is your little soul. It's you. It's who you are. Find yourself. Love yourself. Be good to yourself. You know, shaman yourself. Take yourself on journeys. Go in your mind. Go tell your mind, spirit, you want to go into your heart. Tell your mind, spirit, you're now going to go into, your solar plexus, wherever you want to go in each one of your chakras is healing waiting to be done and messages waiting to come. They're literally the sacred seals. The 7 sacred seals are your 7 sacred chakras. Wouldn't it make sense that God would leave them in you? I mean, you are a creation of God. Wouldn't he put the secret in you? Find it. Shoot, I'm going to close on that. I'm going to draw one more. Miracles and generosity. God just told you he put the seals inside of you. And I never thought of this ever before in my life. But yeah, if God created us, he writ it inside of us. The living word. Oh, shit. Look at that owl. Look at the owl. What does that mean? Woo! Wisdom. That's what it means. Everything you want to know is already written inside of you. God just said that. He wrote it on your 7 chakras, 7 seals. The gate to the universe. I don't know what to say. I got to pull one more card on that because that's just amazing. The seals. There's more seals. Actually, I think there's 12 total, but I don't know where or how the others work. And, maybe I should start looking into those additionals. It goes deeper into the Hindu, Vedics, and stuff like that. But for that owl to pop up, Knight of Coins, keep digging for those seeds. Keep going. Never stop. That's what this means. The Knight of Coins, the never quits working. Works and work. It's the dark horse. And he never stops until he completes his mission. And your mission is finding your message that is inside of you. And it's going to come out through the seals. It's already written in. God wrote it inside of you. It's inside your chakras. It's inside of you, waiting for you to heal to be able to take it. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Mwah. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe if you did. Bye-bye.